Kid from a small town, born and raised in Pryor, Oklahoma. I don't have a college degree. I was in the 50% of the class that made the top half look good. And had a great childhood, though. My sister, my brother, and I had a great childhood. Didn't have a lot of extras, didn't have a lot of extra money. We were raised very middle class, or lower middle class, actually. Wouldn't make Oprah, though. Had a lot of fun growing up. But what I did learn, by the time you get to 13, 14, 15 years of age, certain people live different lifestyles. Now, I will say this, by the way, don't get me wrong, money's not going to make your kids happy. What your kids want is your time, but what I've learned is money buys you time. Money buys you freedom. And that's what's exciting about Fortune to me, because it gives you the opportunity to own what you do. In America today, you need to own what you do. Immigrants come to this country with an 85% greater chance, I've heard, of becoming financially wealthy than those of us that are born Native American, simply because they come to America with a goal, because they believe America is the land of opportunity. And that's not what most of us, though, have bought into. Most of us have bought into this. We work 40 hours a week, 50 weeks a year for 40 years of our lives. And when you total that time up, it's 80,000 hours of our life spent working, a J-O-B with a B-O-S-S. Well, I challenge you to compare anyone in Fortune that's successful and compare the two. Generally speaking, it's 20 hours a week, 50 weeks a year for 5 years. So on one hand, you got 80,000 hours. On the other hand, you got 5,000 hours. On one hand, you got a boss that controls you. On the other hand, no boss. On one hand, you have a limited income potential. On the other hand, you have unlimited income potential. On one hand, you have no residual income. On the other hand, you have residual income. On one hand, you stop working, you stop getting paid. On the other hand, you stop working, you keep getting paid. Does what we do make sense? It did to me, okay? You see, we're all used to a rhythm, though, before we get into Fortune. We're used to our regular work lives, and it goes like this. It goes work, work, money, work, work, money, work, work, money. We work 2 weeks, we get paid. We work 2 weeks, we get paid. We do that 25 times in a row, and then we go vacation, vacation, money. And that's the rhythm that we all get into, and we get used to it. The difference with this kind of business, though, I've learned, is it has a different rhythm, and you got to get used to it. And it goes like this. It goes work, 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 make some money. Work, 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 make some more money. Work, work, make money, work. Do you see how I'm starting to shift just a little bit? Work, make money, work, make money, work, make money, make money, work, make money, think about work, and make money, make money. The question is, how many of you can handle that kind of rhythm? You see, I don't know about you, but this is my vision. My vision is to help enough people out there making more money than they can possibly spend, but having the time to spend it. You see, the one resource we all have a limited amount of is time, and most of us give it away at a very cheap price. We trade our precious 8 hours to someone else who tells us what to do, when to show up, when we can leave, and what we're worth. It's just like jail, except they parole you on Friday with a paycheck. Well, I've got a different way of looking at things, and I want to share it with you. You see, what if time was a commodity, and it was just sitting on a shelf, and you could take some of your money and you could buy back some time? And you might say, well, Steve, that's silly. You can't do that. Well, actually, it's not silly, and you can. Let's just say you made, for the argument's sake, you made $24,000 a year, which, by the way, is the average Oklahoman salary. $2,000 a month, or $500 a week, or $100 a day for your precious 8 hours spent working. If you had $100 in a residual income built up, you could buy back a Monday every single month. If you had $500, you could buy back a week every single month. But if you had $2,000 in residual income built up, you could buy back your life. You see, so with Fortune, what we're offering people is, instead of a full-time job and a part-time life, how about a full-time life and a home-based business? And I just decided a long time ago that for me and my family, I'm no longer willing to trade my time for money. I'd rather trade my money for time. Today, because Fortune, my wife, she's a stay-at-home mom to our 3 kids. We've got a 12-year-old daughter and twins that are 3 years old. And you know what I've learned? I know that it's not politically correct in today's society, because my wife, she was a professional. She was a registered dental hygienist for a lot of years. But today, she's a stay-at-home mom. And I've learned that there's not much, at least to me, that's more special than a mom that gets to stay home with her kids. And Fortune has given us that opportunity.